for his retiring address, I thought of about 100 different memories. If you've been in a room with Kyle, you know that he's a funny kid. Somebody will say, geez, it's hot in here, and Kyle will say, sorry. One of the things that you should know about Kyle is that he is an incredibly intelligent young man. Ever since I had him in class for the first time as a 7th grader, he's been correcting my math and spelling errors for me. And Kyle is the kind of kid who can not only solve a Rubik's Cube, he can do it in less than 2 minutes. Unlike me, who has to peel the stickers off and move them around so that I can solve it. Luckily, his intelligence didn't even fade after I smacked him in the head with a prop one time and gave him a concussion. Oops. Luckily, Kyle persevered and he's standing before you today. But Kyle is not just a funny, intelligent, hard-working, and hard-headed young man. Over the years, I've seen him face challenges with his health and other areas with maturity and grace. He's also kind, he's compassionate, and he's a person who cares deeply about others. Kyle will go the extra mile for anyone. And if I had to choose just one word to sum up Kyle, it would be friend. Kyle is a friend to everyone. And it's my honor to introduce to you today your friend and mine, your Region 5 State Vice President, Kyle McFarren.
It is a true privilege to stand here this morning and speak with you. My name is Henne. I'm an advisor at Springport and Caitlin's dad. I have greatly enjoyed sharing her with you this year. I think she's pretty great. But I thought since it's my job to introduce her, I should probably let you know a little more about her and in her younger years and what really makes her tick. Being the young child of an ag teacher is a truly unique lot in life. You'll get to know a lot of kids who are older than you. You'll get to go a lot of exciting places like the feed mill and TSC. And lots of farms. You get to go to lots of farms. Most of all, you get to spend a lot of extra time at school. When Kate was 3, we got done saying grace, and she started reciting the opening ceremonies after prayer at a family meal. But it is a little too much time at school. As a dad and her advisor, she was both a lot of fun and pretty challenging, her passion for ag and the FFA grew early. And it was kind of overwhelming. I mean, think about this. At the fair, she qualified for senior sweepstakes when she was 9, and she won overall sheep showman when she was 10. She won the senior sweepstakes at 11 and 12, and they kicked her out. In the fall of 7th grade, she talked her mom and I, along with 2 unrelated financial backers, into allowing her to buy a flock of 30 club lamb. She won 5 state FFA contests by the end of her freshman year, and we thought we created a monster. But her determination and her motivation and her competitive drive was unlimited. In high school, she became the most decorated female athlete in her school's history, being named All-State in cross-country and track a total of 7 times. She was a 4-year varsity starter on the best basketball teams our school has ever had. She capped off her high school career being named a U.S. Presidential Scholar. When the Michigan State University track and cross-country coaches started recruiting her, she made it very clear to them that her priority was FFA, and that if she was fortunate enough to be elected to a state officer, she would choose FFA over college sports. They didn't know what FFA was. They do now. See, that's where there's pride of an advisor and love as a dad. And I want you to know that while she's really driven and success-oriented, it's her love for agriculture and her love for you, the members of this organization, that motivate and drive her. Her heart for service allows her to effortlessly put aside any need for personal gain for the good of this organization and this industry. She is a faith-filled and compassionate person. She loves Disney and Hallmark movies. She still gets scared at PG-13 movies. And she loves to hang out in the barn with baby lambs. Michigan FFA, I give you my student, my friend, my daughter, and your state president, Ms. Caitlin Henne.
Minutes, 525,000 moments so deep, 525,600 minutes, happy pleasure, imaginary.
Often, we focus on the big things. Our final goal, the end.
But what gets us there?
Each big thing is made up of little moments.
Just like each year, months.
Each month of weeks.
Each week of days, hours, minutes, and seconds.
Most often, we focus on weeks, years, and months. We think they are the most important. These are represented by the big jacket.
What if we turned our attention to the little jacket? The hours and minutes, to the moments.
What would happen if we took time out of our day to talk to a classmate about their day?
What will it look like if we take that time after class to help a friend catch up on work they missed?
What would happen if we consciously choose to focus on the little moments in life instead of always looking for the next big thing?
How will that change our perspectives on life?
How will it change the way we live our daily lives?
What can we do today to start that change?
Time is a funny thing, isn't it? All throughout high school, I was hyper-focused on time. Specifically, reducing the amount of time it took me to finish a race. As an avid cross-country runner, I was always worried about the time that flashed across the clock as I crossed the finish line of a 5-kilometer race. One meet in particular stands out to me the most. It was halfway through my junior season. I line up at the start, and my stomach churns. Did I eat too much or not enough? My hands seemed to fidget themselves as my mind raced. I start to think about the last week of practice. Did I push hard enough during the hill workouts? I only made it halfway through until I almost passed out. What about the 400 repeats? Did I do enough of them? Oh well, it's too late now. I know I drank enough water. So why does my head hurt and why are things going blurry? Geez, Kate, relax. It's all in your head, my coach says. You're predicted to win this race. Relax. Focus. And breathe.
How many of us have ever had one of those friends where we don't even remember becoming friends? We just were. That person for me is my friend, Peter Kabaziak. We've known each other ever since we were old enough to play football. Peter was a year behind me in school, but we were always in the same age group, rec league baseball. Pair that with the fact that we played in a small town, our chances of playing together were really good. Because of that, we forged a friendship that was unbreakable. Before one of our games, our coach called us over to tell us which positions we'd be playing. I was thrilled when I was told that I'd be pitching. But the problem was, I'd pulled some muscles in my back a few days prior. And because of that, I was having trouble controlling my pitches. During the first couple of innings, a few of them even hit the top of the backstop. After that, my coach pulled me from the mound and moved me to third base. I was devastated, and it was a huge blow to my confidence.
The bang of the gun echoed from tree line to tree line. Parents' cheers became distant as the cool dew soaked into my shoes and the brisk fall air shocked my lungs. I led the first mile. 6 minutes. Perfect. On pace for another great race. But I was more fatigued than normal, and the second place runner was closing in on me. Black spots appeared on the trail and I stumbled. My legs became heavy. I tried to clear my vision as 2 girls passed by. My dad yelled for me to get moving, but instead, I almost fell into the weeds that were lining the trail. 3 more girls go by, each one gasping words of encouragement. You've got this. Keep going. You're all right. Stay strong. Come on, Kate. In that moment, all I could think about was giving up and how much I hurt. Now, I'm bewildered. The girls I was racing with were using their precious breath to encourage me, one of their competitors. I slowed to a jog. As more girls passed by, I got pats on the back, comments about staying strong, and my competitors believing me. Mentally, they carried me through the rest of that race. I was ready to give up. But because of the support of my parents, coaches, and the girls I was racing, I eventually collapsed across the finish line.
When I moved to third, I noticed Peter happened to be playing shortstop. For those of us who don't know a lot about baseball, those 2 positions are right next to each other. While our next pitcher was warming up, Peter pulled me aside and told me that I couldn't let what happened affect how I played the rest of my game. Now, saying something like this was not out of the ordinary for Peter. He was always the type of person who tried to cheer you up when you were down or having a bad day. It turned out Peter had been right. I had a pretty good game playing third base. But the reason why he turned out to be right is because he chose to believe in me when I wasn't believing in myself. His belief in me changed my outlook on the game, and I would not have had as good a game without his words or his trademark smile. No matter where he went, Peter was always smiling. It was that smile, his words of encouragement, and his heart full of compassion and caring that made him great at whatever he did.
Laying there in a daze, embarrassed, but too exhausted to object, I allowed girls from 2 different schools to pick me up and carry me out of the finish chute. Blood work later that night would confirm that I had mono and would be out for at least 3 weeks. Although this race was the slowest of my high school cross-country career, it's the one that left the most impact on me. The compassion shown by my competitors that day touched me in a way that will never slip my mind or my heart. You see, I realized it wasn't about the trophies, the medals, or even the time on that silly clock. It was about the people around me, the girls I was racing with, and the fact that they were willing to put competition aside in the middle of a race to encourage someone they could tell was hurting. It was about how they used their moments.
The attitude Peter had is one we should all strive to have. We should all take advantage of our time and use it to be supportive and caring towards others. Peter displayed the qualities of selflessness, positivity, and caring so well that if you ask anyone who knew him, they would all tell you about him in the same way. With these qualities, Peter was able to influence everyone around him. Unfortunately, in February of my junior year, Peter was involved in a fatal car crash, so he's no longer around to continue modeling these awesome actions. But Peter's memory and how he lived will forever live on in the hearts of his friends and the people he influenced. Peter was able to create certain special moments without even trying or knowing what he was doing. Now, being able to create these certain moments is not something that comes easily. What can happen if we all slow down and don't take moments for granted? Even with him gone, I am reminded every single day in his memory to slow down, pay attention, and make moments matter.
Every single person in this hall today has 24 hours in a day, 60 minutes in an hour, and 60 seconds in a minute. How can we use that time intentionally to positively impact someone else? Our words and actions will always affect others, whether we realize it or not. Think about the time that you have spent in your life thus far. Do you live in a way that positively impacts others? When was the last time you were having a bad day? Maybe you spilled coffee down your shirt, but you happily held the door for a stranger on your walk to school or work.
When was the last time you called your grandparents to ask about their day? Have you ever texted a friend, "Good morning, have a great day," for no reason at all? These may seem like small actions, and they don't take much time. Moments, in fact. We want to make moments matter by being intentional with our actions and by being fully present when we're with others.
We can make moments matter by including everyone when participating in chapter icebreaker or by encouraging our friend who's trying a new contest.
We can make moments matter by truly listening to a friend when they need to talk about their day, or by spending just 5 minutes after practice to help a teammate understand their new play.
Choosing to act intentionally is something we must all decide to do. It's not something that someone else can choose for us. We must embrace this decision every single day. When we choose to make moments matter, we are choosing to show others that they are important to us. We are telling them, not only by our words, but through our actions, that we value them.
Time is our scarcest resource. When it's gone, we can't get it back. The next time you begin to say, "I don't have time," remember, we're all given the same amount each day. Your impact depends on how you use these moments. Only you have the power to use your time to help others. Michigan FFA, make moments matter.
Where do I even start? I miss our adventure going to Washington, D.C. and stopping in at Chinese restaurants, which is actually pretty good. And our random umbrella pictures behind the Capitol. You have been such a blessing. You value positivity, you can make anyone laugh, and you have always had a huge smile on your face. I thank you for always being there. You're my role model. Michigan FFA, our state president, Henne.
Kyle,
Thank you for not only being a friend to all of us here on stage, but to every one of those members sitting in those seats. Thank you for the countless memories, the countless laughs, and also for knowing the words to every song I play. You have truly been a friend to all of us. Michigan FFA, your Region 5 State Vice President, Kyle McFarren.